This SHOT Show 2023 coverage is sponsored by Body Arm Event, Night Vision Inc., PTS, and Phalanx Arms. Links will be in the description.
Hey guys, it's Tony Patton. You are watching Asian with Hat here. We are at the PTS booth at SHOT Show 2023, and I am here with Jason, one of my good buddies. Hey Jason, what do we got new this year?
We've got quite a few new things this year. First off, we're going to start with the new EPM mags. Essentially, this is going to be a redesign of the current EPM mags. It'll still be the same EPM internals. Only difference is it's going to have the backing as the EPM 1, and then also too, it'll have the texturized and then thinner base plate on that.
Everybody's been asking about that texture, right? It's there. It
yeah,
works,
exactly.
guys.
So especially if you weren't wearing like gloves and stuff, it'd be a lot easier to grip on that.
I've been hearing something about a stock. Where's this fancy stock we've been talking about?
So we actually have two new stocks. So the first one is actually going to be a redesign of the EPS stock. So with the EPS stock, essentially what it is, it's going to have a longer area for battery storage. So here's the original one right here, and as you can see, it is a very well difference for that. So right now we currently in here we have a tri-cell.
One battery?
Yep, one battery, and then a tri-cell.
Okay, and a tri-cell here, and
then one more tri-cell as well. So as you see in here, it's a lot more.
So yeah, it's more box and deep. Mm-hmm. Is it deeper too?
Yes. Yep. So that and then it's thinned down a lot more. So that way, too, if you're like running like a short gun, you don't want that like big boxiness.
Or like me with one of my saws, I can put 3 batteries. So when one dies, I can go with another one.
Exactly.
That is sweet.
All right, and then this next one, so this is going to be our EPS-C. So it's still the same design. The only addition is you can now buy this piece right here. It's going to be a rubberized backing to it. But with this piece right here, it essentially screws into your original stock, which allows you to place a battery right here.
Okay, so that actually makes it a little longer too. So you,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can essentially run your battery vertically like this, and then also have another one in there as well. But this you can buy separately, and then you can screw that into your original one that you have now.
Or like the Titan battery, the nunchuck, short side, long end.
Yep.
I like that. Hey, I'm seeing something here. We've talked about this numerous times before.
Yes.
Is it released yet?
No, not yet. But
How close?
Quarter 3, quarter 4. Essentially, right now, this is the pre-production model. A couple of the markings and stuff will change on it, and then a couple like slight things here and there. But it's almost finished. So just a couple things have to get approved with it. It'll be the 1-to-1 replica to the original Maul. So essentially, it'll operate the same as well as it'll be ambidextrous on it. Another cool feature with it, it'll still have the same capabilities of being your close range, mid range, and long range, just adjustable by the switch, as well as it'll be green laser and IR. And
with a pressure switch too, right?
Yes. So essentially, it will be able to use the various pressure switches with it, like the Unity taps that's going to be coming out later in the year. But yeah, it essentially breaks down the same way in the 3 separate pieces, just all with the battery cap, and it will be ran off of one CR123.
Only one. Nice.
Only one.
What, life expectancy?
For the battery?
One battery, yeah. What would you say? I mean,
that's to be determined just yet. Once it gets
how much
closer
someone
to, like,
uses.
final,
How much someone uses.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Okay.
And then especially too with like keeping that battery in there and stuff like that. So next we have the OZ series ZEV pistols. The main one a lot of people have been asking about has been the OZ9. Essentially, it's a Glock format,
which is the one everybody wants right now.
Exactly. But it'll have the full ZEV furniture in it. The trigger will be in it, as well as it'll be the reinforced mech parts. So if you're familiar with our mech parts, it'll have the upgraded nozzle in it, as well as the upgraded bucking on the inside. Another cool thing is it'll have the
that is sweet
yes in there as well. And then two, you will have the base plates put any RMR on it, hollow sun.
I mean, it doesn't come with it?
No, sadly not. Right now, this is the CNC model. It's going to retail for about $500 or so, but there will be a standard model that will be around like $200 to $250. But this is like the more high-end.
So basically, your entry, and then the guys are real serious about it.
Yes. And especially too with like departments and stuff that want to use it for training purposes, you'll still get that real feel from it. Another cool one that's going to come out later in the year is going to be the 1911 version in both black and tan for that. And then it'll still have the same upgrades as that nozzle, as well as that purple bucking that's down in there.
And there's the plate you were just talking
about. Yep, the plate and threaded barrel as well.
All right, what do we have here,
so
Jason?
Right here we have the dead air suppressor. This is the S version of it. We'll essentially have the K, the S, and the L version. It'll also come in 2 models as well, tracer and non-tracer. So it will be a tracer unit inside of one of the models that comes stock with it. Another cool thing about this rifle is going to be the Unity risers. So with the Unity risers, as far as the EOTech one goes, it'll come in both polymer and then the original CNC one as well. So that way people have that cheaper option if they wanted to go with it. But all the other ones will still come with the CNC. We will have all of the flip to center mounts. This one is the Omni one, so it can accept various types of magnifiers. And then we have one also that's specific to the Aimpoint replica. Lastly, we have the LPVO mount. Essentially, with this one, it's going to be the airsoft replica version. And then the cool part about it is it's actually going to come with this canted as well. So that way you're able to put any type of red dot on it, T1. You can put it, and it's also ambidextrous as well. So if you want to run it on your right side or your left side, depending on which hand you want.
So they were saying, so this mount will go back on the other side.
Yeah, so it unscrews through here, and then you can just flip it to the opposite side and run everything on there. So that way, if you're right-handed, left-handed, depending on how it is that you like looking at.
All right, guys, I want to thank you all for watching Asian with Hat here. We are at, again, SHOT Show 2023 here at the PTS booth with my buddy, Jason. See you guys later, guys.
All right, guys, so we had a special guest come in at the PTS booth right when we were about to leave. So this is Steven from KDG, right?
Yes, sir. Steven from Kinetic Development Group.
Awesome. So what's some things that's going on for PTS and KDG for Airsoft?
So PTS, they licensed our rail, and it's designed for the FN SCAR, for the heavy or for the 16. And what's great about it is you now have a lot more room to add accessories. It brings the fore end of the firearm farther out, so you can add lights. You can be able to add a pack box or other accessories to the front of the rail.
That's STALK. That's a KDG product, right?
Yes, sir. This is another licensed KDG product. It's the ACR stock from Magpul that they licensed, and it has the adapter on the plate. It's a much more rigid design, more than the UGG boot, the traditional UGG boot. So we love this stock, and it's a great feature to add on to any platform.
You said UGG boot, right?
Yeah, I said UGG boot.
No more UGG boots.
Anti-UGG boot.
Oh, salty. Okay, so you guys talked about rails. So I see a short rail over here, and then what is this rail over here?
So this is our 2.2, and this is our 4.25. This is the longer version. Just again, extend that platform farther out to be able to extend the ability to put accessories on.
Just out of curiosity, when it came to the development of working with PTS and KDG, what was the reason?
We just found a really good relationship with them. They said, hey, we have this platform. We make the best SCAR products. Everybody knows that. And so we wound up coming to an agreement, and it's been wonderful ever since. And breaching into the actual other products, I mean, like, you've got front QDs that we make for the factory and for the rear QDs. Those are going to be tested, hopefully, and see if we can't make them work on the airsoft versions.
Guys, my name is David Lee, and this is Steven from KDG. Thank you guys for coming over here real quick to actually demonstrate the product. Do you guys have anything to say for the airsoft community?
Airsoft's fun, but real guns are just as fun.
We'll see you guys in the next video at SHOT Show 2023. Stay tuned.